you, Darlene Cormier DeVoe. Um, so I'm just like, woo! Okay, one, Darlene, your mother is certainly with you. I feel like you expected to be feeling her more, and you're expecting to get those signs and symbols more than you have been. Okay, so that is not a sign and symbol that she's not around. That's not what that is. It just means that you have, because I feel like it's both. I feel like, one, you're missing it. Two, you actually have stuff like you're still going through grief, human stuff, intense emotions that is blocking it a little bit. Okay. She's also bringing me to, I don't know if you just changed your bedding, or bought new bedding, or that you have her blankets, but she just went and flipped and made your bed. Okay. So that's my sign and symbol that there's something new to do with the bedding. So you either bought new bedding or have her blankets, or you just changed out your bedding. Okay. As a reference, lots of emotions. Yes. So know that, because I feel like, okay, first off, how am I saying this? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hang on. So Darlene, I've connected with your mother before, right? At the casino. Am I remembering correctly? Right after her passing. Just make sure and see if, yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Just because she's showing me everything, I feel like I just replayed everything that I said to you. I saw the number 22. I saw the teapot. I was like, okay, hang on. This looks very familiar to me. Okay. So this is what it is. Because you're so in tune, we have high expectations. Okay. And because what happens is, especially in that window of them passing until the services are over, they're pretty much completely attached to us. Okay. They're completely on, I don't want to say earthbound because people feel like they get stuck here, but this is what happens. They pass, they hang out for the services, and then they step back so that we can heal. The thing is, with you being so intuitive and so open, we kind of forget that, oh shit, we have to be human too. Okay, so it's because of the emotions is why you're feeling the distance from her. It does not mean that she's not around. She's making me hear whistling. So two things, okay? We have with the whistling, I feel like she either whistles or you guys whistle very often around the house, or that you're getting that high pitch in your ears, okay? So know when that high pitch is coming in, guys, that this is, I have not been able to spread them yet. And I don't feel like you need to be spreading them yet. Okay. Did you get a necklace to keep some? Cause she's showing me the keeping of it. And then I feel like it's around my neck. Okay. Train of thought. Hang on. Yes. So the high pitch of the ringing, that's what I was going to say. So, know that when your ears go like that, that's because you are adjusting, your ear chakras are adjusting to the energy that is around you. Okay. So sometimes that's your angels and your guides, and sometimes it's your loved ones. Because I feel like what is happening is, because she's showing me as well that you guys are very much best friends. And I think what is happening is that, because she's showing me, you take a step, she takes a step. So she is wherever you are. So when you don't have that break and it's such a consistent, energy that's around you, then sometimes that is hard to be recognizing that she's there. Okay. So certainly set aside, and she's also very excited, because I do feel like there has been some, so she's very excited to be communicating with you, which makes me feel like there was some lack of communication on her part. She was either nonverbal, or she just wasn't well enough to have those lucid conversations, because she's just there's the dimes, there's the feathers, there's the rainbows, there's the hearts. Like, she's just throwing everything at you to be giving you your signs and symbols, because she's so loving and so grateful for everything that you have done for her, because she's making me feel like it was not easy, that there certainly has been some really hard decisions that you had to make on her part. And she's so grateful and thankful that you were there there to be doing it for her, because she's always showing me that your intention is in nonverbal Alzheimer's. Perfect. So she's showing me that your intention was always coming from a loving place. Okay. I feel like you think that you could have done more, or that there was selfishness behind it. But she's saying that out of everybody, that you know exactly what she would want. Okay. And that you did to your best of your ability to deliver what she needed. Okay. Because I do feel like she was a very proud person, and to have the Alzheimer's was very hard on her, was very hard on everybody. Okay. So it's very important for you to know that she is really happy with everything as it played out. She's making me feel like she could have went without the Alzheimer's. She was like, that kind of sucked. You know what I mean? But definitely know that all the decisions in those heaviness, in those, I feel like you really had to speak up for her, that she's so grateful and thankful that you did. She's also saying in the same breath that she really wishes that you didn't have to have that experience, but she's so thankful and grateful that it was you that was her voice. Oh, okay. She just made me really emotional. So know when I get emotional that it's her emotions that I'm feeling. Okay. So she's also showing me she's also showing me the picking up the phone. This means two things to me. One, that you still miss the picking up, and you still go, that you need her to go and talk to her, or that your phone has been ringing and nobody has been there. You know what I mean? And it's just, again, using as a sign, like letting you know that she's around, letting you know that she understands how hard this is for you. I do feel like it's the shock, because I know that you were so emotionally prepared, but you just were shocked that there's still so much emotion that needs to be felt. Okay. And she's saying that she rubs your back. She sits there on the side of the bed with you and rubs your back. Okay. Supporting you like you supported her. Okay. She's also bringing me to jewelry in the jewelry box. Okay. And I feel like it's wood, and I feel like I look to it often. She's also showing me like framed pictures, and I don't know if you have like a painting type of thing of hers as well, or that you just got one, but it's the framing that she's really bringing me to. Okay. That's either unique or something that isn't super modern. Yes, I needed to hear that. I have her rings. Perfect. So know and hold them, because you're very intuitive, and as you're holding her things will bring your ability to feel her energy there with you. Okay. And I do feel like you put them on sometimes, because she just made me feel that in my hands. Okay. And again, just proving to you that she's with you at all times. Okay. She's showing me as well. I don't know if you're like a early bird, or that you spend your mornings kind of to yourself, because she's just showing me the sitting there and sitting with you in those quiet moments, because that's when you're reflecting. Okay. And letting you know that she's with you. She's also making me feel like you felt that. So either you just said that your husband's very intuitive, you or him either felt, because she just kind of felt like a cold hand on my hand and squaz it. Okay. Again, bringing through and letting you know that she's there. She's trying her best to be letting you know that she's with you. Perfect. That's what I do on the weekends and sit by myself. So know that she's sitting with you. Okay. You need to talk to her and understand and believe fully that she's hearing you. And when we're in grief, what happens is we got to fake it till we can make it. So if you're not feeling her, then just say, I know that you're here. I know that you're here. I know that you're hearing me, and just keep repeating it to yourself until you start believing it, until you start seeing the signs. And it's going to happen. She's just showing me that everything is, that it's almost the surprise of the amount of emotion that really threw you. Okay. So set a sign for her, guys. This could be for everyone. Okay. Diane Lawrence, this is really resonating with you too. Perfect. Like I said, this is why I explained piggybacking, because this is what will happen. Okay. So I want you to set a sign for her. And the deal is when you set the sign, then they will use it. And then you got to believe it. You know what I mean? And then that will give you the confidence that you know that this is from her and only her. And she's going to repeatedly give it to you, especially in those moments that you need it. Okay? She's also showing me, I feel like there was a dream, but to expect a dream visitation where you get that healing and get that closure and get that back and forth communication. And I do feel like because her one, personality, but two, with her being having that the lack of being verbal, is that she's just like talking a mile a minute in my ears right now. She's like, I have so much to say. It's like make up for lost time, right? Darlene says, thank you so much. Been going through a lot lately. Needed to know somebody's watching over me. 100%, girl. 100%. You two are so connected in that way. So certainly know that she's there, and she's going to be making it apparent to you, so that you're going to have your own moments where you know without a doubt that she's with you. Okay? Thank you, Darlene.